Hey everybody, I am Arglefump. This is a review. I'm great at doing book reviews, right? I've only been doing this for what, 5, 6 years, and I can't even do an intro. This is a review for Bruce Wayne, Not Super. Super fantastic book. I really like this. It's part of the DC Kids graphic novels series. Middle school, it's aimed at middle schoolers. A couple other books in the series. I really liked Fan Club, the Justice of them all. Batman, Robin, and Howard. I also reviewed those ones. Those are other graphic novels I've read. So clearly DC has just been launching a line of middle school graphic novels. And this is really good. This could be my favorite. This is the one with like the most story. It's got the full page illustrations, and it's just plain hilarious. Like Batman, he tries out different animals. He's like, I'll be a hippo, like a panda, and stuff like that. It's just, I'm sorry if you don't think that's funny, then this probably isn't the book for you. There's a running joke where people see Batman and they're like, oh no, it's Weasel Man. No, it's Ferret Man. And they just don't recognize him. So the premise is sort of like a superhero high school, like superhero at DC, superhero girls. So there's a school. It's a middle school for people with superpowers. All the people there have superpowers. And you can see them. They're various DC characters. So we've got Green Lantern, we've got Clark Kent as Superman, and Flash. And most of them are kind of portrayed as bullies, except maybe Wonder Woman, who she's like the queen of the school. And Catwoman's just kind of a loner who kind of likes Bruce, but then also is kind of disappointed because he's kind of a big nerd. And that's basically the premise. Everybody has superpowers except for Bruce. He's the only one without superpowers, so he doesn't really feel like he fits in. Like the others completely trounce him at everything, and especially Superman's kind of a jerk. Like he's the big football star and just a total jerk to poor Batman. So like he uses his X-ray vision to steal Bruce's answers on a math test, and with Bruce tells him to stop. So he uses X-ray powers to see Bruce is wearing like silly teddy bear underwear, and he tells everybody about it, and everybody just starts laughing at him. The pictures in this are great too. Let me see if I can find the illustration. Yeah, here it is, the illustration of everybody laughing. I just love how intense the teacher is. Like, the teacher thinks this is the funniest joke ever. Oh my gosh. Yeah, illustration's really good, writing's really good. Apparently it's like an illustrator-writer. Like, apparently both of them have had a lot of experience with graphic novels, and it shows. They did a good job with this one. So, the book kind of plays loose and fast with what counts as a superpower, because apparently, like, here's Catwoman, Selena Kyle. She just can, like, communicate with cats really well. Our Penguin, he can communicate with penguins really well. Robin is really, really good at gymnastics, and, another hilarious joke, like, he is just terrified of robins. He's just like the small grade school kid, kind of like an annoying sidekick, yeah. And he's just terrified of robins, and that's why he picks the name Robin, is because he thinks robins are scary. And at one point he sees a robin and just freaks, running away crying. And there's also a hilarious montage of Bruce trying to learn how to become Batman and using all the bat instruments and just failing. It's just great. So really, really funny. So he's at the school with superpowers, and he decides to become a vigilante and stop crime. And let's see, here are our criminals: Jack Napier, the Joker, and then Bane. Now, Joker does not have superpowers of his own, so he's the other student who doesn't have superpowers, but he's lying. He says he has the ability to see ghosts. Anyway, so Bruce kind of stops him from like bullying kids in the playground, and that's when Bruce decides, I'm going to become a full-blown superhero and become, fighting for justice and stuff like that. And he's hilariously bad at it. And the big finale, like the second 2 parts of the book, I believe, take place in the school, where Bane and Joker are robbing all of the lockers. And Diana's little sister, Donna, just happens to go into the school at that point because she really, really needs to use the bathroom. I thought it was kind of interesting to have a Wonder Woman with a little sister, because I'm told Donna Troy, she's Wonder Girl in a couple of the things, right? And she's also in the Teen Titans in a couple of various like comic book pathways. It was just interesting to see her. You know, she's in middle school and she's got a little sister who's like a kindergartner, and that's just an interesting dynamic all by itself. Wanted to see more of that, although really that's not the focus. Our focuses are good guy Bruce trying to stop these villains, which is really, really tough. And he's a terrible fighter. So he realizes he does have a superpower. It's his brain. He's very, very smart. And so he kind of tricks the villains. He tricks the villains into using like their heat ray, which melts lockers. He tricks them into using it inside the science room. And when they're not watching, he turns on like the gas. And so the school basically blows up pretty much. And that's how the villains are captured. And yeah, that's basically it. It was very, very funny throughout the whole time. The story was good. I hope there's a sequel because it was so great. I want to read more of this like alternate universe where Batman's kind of just still learning. You know, people really like the stories about Batman, how he got started, right? Because that was the 2021 Batman movie, 2022, I think. You know, also Gotham, Batman Year One, and this. So, yeah, I think that's a bit. That's about it. I thought it was very interesting. It was a great book. I would highly recommend it. I thought it was super funny, great for middle schoolers, just a fantastic one. Definitely ended on a bit of a cliffhanger, which makes me think there's going to be like a sequel, because the principal of the school apparently is supervillain Doctor Strange. Dr. Hugo Strange, not the one from the Marvel movies. The other Doctor Strange. Okay, so bye.